just saying everyone has the right. Everyone has the right. Everyone has the right to protest and wear pussy suits and all that kind of bullshit. But what's going to happen whenever some shit really goes down? You know what I mean? We got people that mutilate the genitals of women, that don't let women fucking vote. You know? Why don't y'all take all y'all's motherfucking energy and focus on something like that, like the women in the Middle East that don't even get a fucking education. The women that get married off whenever they're fucking 12 years old to arranged marriages. And they're miserable. They end up fucking getting put in an arranged marriage when you're 12 fucking years old and starting to have kids by the time you're fucking 12 or 13, dude. That's how they do that shit. So if you're going to protest and you're going to march and you're going to fucking do something that's for all women, why the fuck aren't you over there standing with them in another country or fucking trying to help them out? Because American women have got life by the fucking nuts. You don't have any fucking thing to complain about. The worst situation in America, sometimes I've had a little fucking pity party for myself. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, my shit got lost in the flood. I don't have anything. And then I'm like, well, I'm staying in a 25-foot travel trailer. Well, fuck, it's got water. It's got air conditioning. It's got a nice bed. I've got living room. I've got a sound system set up in this bitch. I could have a party in here if I wanted to. And then you look at motherfucking Syria. Look at Aleppo. Son of a bitch. Bon Alabad. Gotta love that girl. You know, they you know, can you imagine sitting there playing motherfucking whatever with one of your female friends and motherfucking bombs start blowing your shit up? You see your fucking father over there and his head explodes. Your fucking house crumbles, and then you're in the streets. You're in the middle of a fucking war, and you have no place to go. Ultimately, you're there for months. Bombs going off, not knowing if you're going to live another minute, another day, or another hour. These are the people that we need to be fucking standing behind. These are the people that we need to be protesting for. Not all you pussy ass fucking super fucking spoiled fucking snowflake motherfuckers that want to go walk because a good fucking man won the presidency. You see, back in the 60s, dude, back in the 50s and the 60s and shit, that shit would have never flown. You wouldn't have gotten away with that shit back then. But we could also shake a woman around and fucking slap her upside the head to get some sense in her head. Maybe we need to bring that shit back. And you know I'm kidding. Never in my life have I ever hit a woman. Period. Don't do it. It's not an option. I have 4 sisters. And any of them could beat the fuck out of me. And guess what? You can't touch them. Hey, men are stronger, bigger, stronger, faster. We weren't meant to fight with women. We weren't meant to fight with each other, really. And B, yes, my father would fucking kill me or my stepfather would fucking beat that ass. You know what I'm saying? If I ever fucking anything to do with hitting a girl, you know, even being disrespectful to women, or if somebody else is disrespectful to a woman in front of you, put hands on a woman in front of me and see what happens, motherfucker. Because guess what? I'm not a big dude, but I'm not a woman. You're going to have a motherfucking fight on your hands, and it ain't going to be like your old lady. Because now you're fucking with the fucking Kung Fu black belt, bitch. Bring it. So yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. Fucking everyone gets so excited, and it seemed to me more than anything with this march, and it's just me, man. Fuck it, get mad, say what you want. But for me, this march seemed like just a fucking weekend mani-pedi type deal. Because I have yet to see any real fucking issue why these people were marching on. Other than hearsay and bullshit that they heard from other people that's unconfirmed. You know what I mean? So if you, like I'm saying, guys, if you truly believe in something in your heart, that's one thing. But to go with the fucking flow just because that's what everyone else is doing, Yeah, that's fucked up. And that's this new fucking social age that we live in with the electronic fucking reminders and shit going off on Periscope, Facebook, Twitter, fucking you name it. You know what I mean? Instagram. So run that shit. Don't let that shit run you. If you truly believe in what you're doing, do it. I mean, I'm just saying that you can tell that the fucking no one's gonna stay up all night making a fucking pussy outfit, just for something that they believe in. They did that shit to get on TV, and they did that shit for. That's right. They're gonna get likes. They're gonna get their Facebook hits and all that bullshit. And I don't believe in it. So fuck, I don't guess I've ever gotten on the morning show and done a fucking 35-minute rant. So I'm not trying to piss you ladies off, because I got much love for the ladies. Believe that, man. I mean, maybe that's why I'm single. But we can sit down over lunch and talk about it face to face, man. If you have a difference of opinion, and if you truly believe in something, then I commend you. But I just want you guys to see through the bullshit, the motherfucking veil, the smoke and mirrors that these other people will bring you into their bullshit. And as soon as they don't need you anymore, they're going to cut you the fuck loose. You don't mean anything to them, to this movement, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? And you probably got a lot of friends, different opinions than you. And instead of standing up for what's right and drawing a line in the sand, guys, what we need to do is we need to fucking sit down with one another as men, as women, as black, as white, as fucking Americans, and discuss these things just like we've always been taught. You know, when we were in high school at the lunch table, we may not have all had the same views and opinions, and we're all from mixed cultures and backgrounds and socioeconomic differences, backgrounds and stuff. So, but we would always seem to have our own views and opinions at that lunch table, and it wasn't always just the popular opinions that won or popular views that won. It was the person that had the most, the richest, the best argument for what was really right or wrong. And that was when we were kids. So we can use some of that. We can use that knowledge now that we're older, 20, 30 years later. We can still use our friends' opinions to our advantage. We can still sit around the table, or we can still go get a bite to eat, or go hang out, and we can still have different opinions. It just doesn't mean that we have to fucking march and riot and do all of these things. I mean, again, fucking if you really 100% believe in that shit, then I commend you. Great! But there are a bunch of fucking posers out there just getting in where they fit in, just like fucking cattle. I'm just doing what everybody else doing. Just doing what everybody else doing. Everybody else doing it. It's fucked up. You ain't got to be like that, man. Life is too short. Life's too short. Alright, so Trumpocolypse is upon us. Will Lady Gaga show her pussy at the Superbowl? We don't know. But I can tell you that that's about all the time I've got for this morning. Be sure to download the Spreaker Podcast app, put it in your phone, and I'll see if I can't get with you guys every morning and find something else to piss you off about, okay? So rock and roll, guys. That's about all the time I've got for the show this morning, because I got other shit to do. It's looking sunny. Might get to ride the motorcycle today. Waka-ga-gow! So send us an email, RadioRobcast@gmail.com, RadioRobcast@gmail.com, RadioRobcast@gmail.com. And yeah, have a badass day, an awesome afternoon, and a super badass evening. I'll see if I have any other big brain busters for you guys before we go. Alright, guys, look. Whoa, at least I try to equally offend everyone, right? I'm trying to equally offend everyone. I'm not trying to be offensive to one person. I'm trying to equally offend everyone. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, look, that's about all the time we've got for this morning. We are blessed to be alive. Guess what today? That's right. And every single one of us has a special talent. I would encourage you to use your special talent before you lose your special talent, right? I mean, start your own Robcast. If you want to start a podcast, sit down and hit record, man. I have faith in you. I'll listen to it because I know you. All of your hopes and your dreams and the wildest plans that you have in your life, imagine that times 100, and that is the belief that the good Lord has in you. So every single person has a special talent, and I would encourage you to wake up every single day doing what you love to do, living the dream, just like I wake up every single day and do what I love to do. So any questions, any comments, you're welcome to send an email to radiorobcast@gmail.com. Check us out on Twitter, on Facebook, all of the other platforms, guys. But first and foremost, we're blessed to be here today. I don't want us to waste our resources on bullshit. That's it. I want us to stand together as brothers and sisters, as black and white, love each other, and have different views, different opinions, and be able to discuss these things across the board without putting up these barriers in between, right? So that's all I'm saying. I love all you guys. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you very much. Download the Spreaker Podcast app. Definitely follow the show. And we'll be back with you guys as soon as we come up with, or actually tomorrow morning. Actually, we'll probably put more shows up this evening because I've got to do the Life Behind Bars Robcast. If you happen to like motorcycles, that's something that we're definitely into. And we do a podcast, a Robcast, all about life behind the bars of a motorcycle. So you're welcome to check that out, Life Behind Bars Robcast. Also, the regular Robcast. That's right, Robcast. Coming at you live, uncut, and unrated, where we talk about all kinds of zany stuff. What's going on around Brazoria County? Are you guys going to the rodeo? Who are you going to go see? So rock and roll, guys. Until tomorrow morning, y'all have a badass day and an awesome evening. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game, fellas.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you once again for tuning in. The Robcast Radio AM, coming at you live, uncut and unrated from Spreaker Podcast and Robcast Radio. So grab onto some pussy! The day is over, guys. Let's go get our pussy costumes. Take it to the cleaners, get your vagina costume all cleaned up for the next ball. For the next ball. Yeah! Peace!